If you want to put it in the chat, I'd love to see it as well if you choose to, but at least do it for yourself. What was the thing you struggled with? You finally broke through, and how did it change your life? What triggered you to finally make the change a must? And what made it possible? Was it a new belief, a new emotion, a new role model, a new skill, a new strategy? Let's figure it out, because there's a pattern here. If you get one done and you can do a second one with all three questions, do it as well, because then you'll notice a pattern. Take a look at a breakthrough you've already succeeded in. It'll show you the pathway for a new one. Zeb Merson, you look like you're really committed to this process. Nice job. Douglas Sheehan, you as well. Pamela Russell, good focus. Bonnie A., I see you changed your occupation after years of studying and working in the field. What made you finally change it? Or what made it possible? Those that are sharing it, thank you for sharing. I'm reading them all. Thank you. Going by quick, but I'm getting it. Smoking on the phone with my mom in a cancer treatment. Realized how disrespectful it was to her. How disrespectful to my own body. Nice job. What was the breakthrough? What finally made you take action? And what made it possible for it to last? How's your life better? Maybe one last question. How's your life better because of all this? How'd you broke through? How's your life better, greater, more beautiful, more alive? I have about a minute and a half left. Get something else on there. How's your life better today because you broke through? Nina Perez, when you think about it, you could smile every now and then. I'm watching you. There you go. What a beautiful smile. That's it, Gabrielle. Nice, Troy Miller. Oh, wow. They're coming in like crazy, guys. Thank you. This is gorgeous. Look at these breakthroughs you've all had in your relationships, in your body, your mind, your emotions, and your businesses. See what's making it happen. You got about 30 seconds left. About 10 seconds left. Raise your hand if you finished already. You've at least done one with these three questions, so I know where you are. Great. Let me give you another 30 seconds then. Another 30 seconds. Now, how many of you were able to discover a breakthrough and what actually triggered it? Because you dealt with it a lot of times, didn't follow through. And more important than only what triggered it, but what made it possible. How many got some answers for me here? Raise your hand if you got some answers. Good. Then we're going to call on a couple of you real quick and just check in with you. So my team in the back, since this is different than my normal studio, let's go. Let's grab somebody here and bring them up on screen for me, if you would. Looks like Yennefer here. I'm still seeing her turned off, guys. Please. A little help. There we go. Can you hear me? Tell me if you would, what was the area you struggled with? And then what made you break through? Like what finally pushed you over the edge? And then tell me what made it last. What new belief, what new experience, what new skill, what new emotion? Share it with us if you would.
Okay, so what came up for me right now, it's always the same thing. When I was 18 years old, I unfortunately was left alone. Fortunately, because I see the grace in it now, and I see what amazing gift that was. I was left alone with my 12-year-old brother and 9-month-old sister, and I was 18. I had just graduated high school, and my parents and everyone got deported. Until this day, my dream is to bring my mom back to this country. And
where are you? What country in the world are you?
I'm here in Cali, but my mom is Venezuelan, and I was able to bring her to Mexico, so now I get to see her more, and my 99-year-old grandmother as well. So I'm getting close. I want them here with me in my backyard, right here in Cali.
So tell me this, what was it that finally got you to push through when something seemed impossible?
For me, it was anger, and it was fear of being separated from them and them going to foster care.
Okay.
And so I stepped up at 18 years old.
How did you step up? What did you do?
What did I do? I said, I remember taking my sister from the babysitter's arms that wanted to keep her, and I said, I will call foster care if you don't. It was crazy. So I said, I'm leaving. I'm taking them. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm doing it. And so my boyfriend at the time and family and friends supported me, and I was able to keep them with me, raise them.
Wow.
And so for me, my dream is to let people know that never give up on your dreams, and to keep your family close and united. And so it's always remembering your never letting people, it's that determination.
Yes.
It's that determination to prove that you have the power. Today, just me talking to you, Tony, just me talking to you right now, it just reminds me like you just need to choose it, you guys. Honestly, everyone that's listening to me around the world, you just need to really believe in yourself and look at yourself in the mirror and go, you deserve this.
So I want everybody to see the pattern here. And we're going to walk through it in a second. So I'm going to give you all the shortcuts. So from this day forward, when you want to make a breakthrough in your body or your relationship or your finances or your family, you're going to know exactly what to do. But I want you to notice, this happened. She was not prepared. She went probably through some of those same emotions like shock and then anger, fear, all those things. But she created something new. She eventually took charge. And what did it? A change in her beliefs and emotions. It was a combination of the fear of loss of her own family and the anger that someone would do this to them. Those two invisible forces, fear and anger, immobilized her. But then she started to develop a belief that she was possible, that I could do this. She found people could help her because she was so committed. The world opened for her. She found new ways, and she still is.
Discipline to keep going when it hurts. Because life doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you deserve. And if you haven't worked for it, if you haven't sacrificed for it, if you haven't given your all, then you don't deserve it. And you won't get it. Push through the pain. On the other side is growth. When pain comes, that means it's time to show character. Show me your character.
If you pursue your dreams and you fail, sure, you might be a little bit more financially unstable. You might experience stress or other feelings you wish you never had to experience. But either way, even if you fail, you will end up back to where you started, which is where you are now. So what do you literally have to lose? Some of you right now, you're thinking about maybe starting a business. You have a great idea that you want to incorporate into your lifestyle. Maybe you're thinking about pursuing your dreams to the fullest. Maybe you're thinking about putting in the work to become a doctor, an engineer, a firefighter, a professional athlete. But some of you won't follow these ambitions because you're afraid. You're afraid to fail. You let the fear of failure dictate your actions, and you're afraid of what mama or papa thinks. You're afraid of what your sister, your brother thinks, or your grandpa or your grandma, or your cousins, or whoever. But what truly matters is you.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. You've got to find what you love, and that is as true for work as it is for your lovers. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become.
Free from the chains that hold your imagination, your greatness captive. Anything you put in front of me, I shall break down, I shall destroy. You have the power bestowed upon you to be great. You now have no excuse not to be great, not to be amazing. You hold the gift of greatness in your heart. When adversity hits you, back up.
Don't be afraid to close your eyes and dream, but then open your eyes and see.
It's something that we wish weren't so. It's something that we focus on when we're alone. It's the thing that keeps us up at night. It's the thing that wakes us up in the morning. It's the thing that we obsessively come back to over and over and over for whatever reason that we think means that we're not good enough.
For a lot of people, the distance between their dreams and their reality is intimidating, and they get stuck. They get paralyzed, just like I was in that marathon. And the only way forward is to be real about what it's going to take for you to achieve those dreams. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to tell yourself the truth. You have to tell yourself the truth of what it's going to take for you to be successful. You cannot achieve success without failure.
It's necessary you take responsibility for it, that you make it happen, that you don't give up, that you don't take any objection or disappointment or defeats personally, that you keep on keeping on, that you don't decide that I can't make it because you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel, that you realize that's a part of the program.
Listen to me very closely. I want you to know there's only one equation that's missing. There's only one thing you cannot purchase. There's only one thing you cannot buy, and that's what real beef do.
You should do it, but the investment of belief in people, sowing seeds of belief, that's what makes you a leader. People say, what makes me a leader? Makes you a leader is your example. What makes you a leader is you investing belief and loving and caring about people. Any one of you in this moment could decide you're going to lead, because leadership is instilling something in someone that they don't see in themselves. Loving on them, believing them, seeing their giftedness. All of you, I don't care if you're loud or quiet, big here or small here, you could be a leader. The bottom line is you need to decide you want to lead.